Grant Edwards from Edwards Engineering in Waipu. I wanted to show you all the range of trailers that we do. We've managed to get 4 in a row. So we do 4 different types of trailer. The first one here is our most expensive trailer. It's got a detachable subfloor, and this trailer is 2.55 the chassis, and it's over dimension. A lot of people want me to build them at 2.7 or 2.850. We recommend you don't go any wider than 2.850 to allow for your cladding and roofing to stay within the 3.1 meters so that you can travel without a pilot. But 2.7 is a really good size, and you know, you've got to be a little careful, but it is quite easy to tow a 2.7. You do have to have the over dimension flags. Also, this one is just minus the lifting jack mounts, which will be welded on the side tomorrow. You can have those, or you could do your own system. It's entirely over to you. So they go on the side, and builders tell us that it's really fine. They just scribe around them, and they're fine. So this one is brakes on all 4, and it's 3.5 ton rated. It's got the emergency breakaway system, breakaway switch, and onboard battery. And this one has a Takoncha brake controller inside the cab as well, and that can be just put in any vehicle, 12 volts. So there it is. And this one here is fully welded. Oh, by the way, this trailer here is all up weight. Not the, I think that it's about 720 or 740 kgs of axle weight. So that's what it weighs if you put it on the weighbridge. But the overall weight of this trailer is 800 kgs exactly, and this one is 8 meters long, just over 8 meters. And this one here is 7.2, I believe, and this one weighs 600 kgs all up. It doesn't have the removable subfloor; it's welded, and so that's a lot lighter. So yeah, so that's 600 kgs all up weight. Then we move over to this one here. It's pretty much exactly the same chassis, except that with this customer, she wants to do her own timber subfloor. So she's going to be putting her, we've pre-drilled the holes for her, 4 down, oh, I think we've done 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 4 down each side, and she'll be putting a double bearer through on the inside. She'll need to pack it out a little bit to allow for the slipper and the hangers for the suspension. But that's okay. And yeah, so it's a nice wide trailer. It's 2.55, and she'll be doing probably something around about 2.7 wide by only 5 meters long. So this is one of the shortest tiny houses we've built. So yeah, but it's a pretty good way. And you've got suspension. She's only got brakes on the front axle. I recommend anything over 7.2, sorry, anything over 6 meters, really, you should just get the brakes on all 4. It's another $500, and I think it's well worth it for peace of mind to have brakes on all 4. So those are our 3 suspension types. That on the far end there, it's the removable subfloor, so you can lift your house, wheel the trailer out, and go and get a warrant or do some maintenance on it. And then the next one over is you have to take the whole house down to get a warrant of fitness in 3 years' time. But it's a lot lighter, 600 kgs versus 800 kgs, and it's about $1,000 cheaper. This one here is where you do your own subfloor, and we can build it at 2.4, and then you'll build out to 2.55, or if we build it at 2.55, it's the widest you can have a trailer, and then you can go over dimension out to, as long as when you're finished you're under 3.1, otherwise you need a pilot. And then this one here is one we've been doing for a long time. This is designed by David Binion in Levin, and in fact all of these trailers are designed by David Binion, and he's been building tiny house trailers for 25 years at least down in Levin. He's Extreme Trailers, and he's been a great help with us, and we work together sometimes with customers. And this one has no suspension, and some of them we even sell them without brakes if they're not planning on moving them very much at all. If you're going on the road, obviously you need to have brakes, and the law requires a minimum of 1 on 1 axle. Sorry, 2 brakes, 2 brakes, but braked 1 axle. This one's 8 meters. I think it's 8.1. Well, it might be 8 meters, and we've got brakes on all four, which I think is pretty sensible. But there's no suspension, but they travel fine. So with this one, you'd put your timber bearers on the inside and then just secure your joists or cross members to your bearers on the inside. And we recommend a double row of say 140 by 40 for your bearers. Yeah, about 140 by 40. Do a double row of those and just glue them and screw them, and then secure your joists down on top of that. Yeah, and we've got we also have a very short drawbar. Our drawbars, a big mistake is to have them too long. So ours are about 1150 to the, I think it's 1150 to the toe ball. And so that's us here at Edwards Engineering. So thanks very much, and until next time, we'll hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye now.